Yes, welcome to Brent Sports. We want to talk about yesterday Champions League where Inter Milan faced PSG. Well, it was an enticing game, though it wasn't what personally I was expecting. But it was a tough game because it was a final and the both team gave in their all. But at the end of the day, the first team or the best team won. So I want to highlight and analyze how the game went, the expectations, and what personally I was expecting. And I believe that viewers will also have the same perception with me. First and foremost, I want you guys to watch this interview first. There's a short clip I want to show where these guys analyzed a whole lot of things. They analyzed every incident, everything that occurred in that particular match. And I want you guys to listen to this incident because this analysis, because it's exactly what I perceived. And I want to share it with you people. Please pay attention to this interview.
And now no say Barcelona no good. Yes, if PSG will beat somebody that eliminated Barcelona 5-0, then I know say all those brab cho no working. So people don't they talk say Barca good na rubbish.
Final, worst final for the history of Champions League. Worst. Abba. Kai.
This Champions League is not even sweet. It's one of the most boringest Champions League I've seen in my life. It's so boring because it's Chelsea no day. How the PSG win 4 English clubs? Chelsea cannot lose.
Luis Enrique replicated what he did 2015 with Barcelona, winning the Ligue 1, the Coupe de France, and now the UEFA Champions League. The first manager to do that with PSG. It's not easy. Now do it.
To say I win this final, call this final. What the PSG do Inter Milan, but now small team, maybe Arsenal are 7-0 for don't do them. Now 7-0 for do them.
Well, I believe you've enjoyed this particular interview by these guys. These guys, they give all the perceptions. They let us understand that if at all Barcelona were to face PSG in the final, they would have still gotten a lot of goals. Of course, PSG are the best team in Europe as we speak today. Okay, so you see the way they beat all the English team, they beat Liverpool, they beat Aston Villa, they beat Arsenal. Okay, it was an embarrassing outing in this year Champions League. So now people keep asking, okay, how are they able to do this? How is Luis Enrique been able to do this? They have forgotten that PSG has the best midfield. They have the best midfielders. The likes of Vitinha, the likes of and this guy, Fabio Rios, the likes of Neves. These two guys, Neves, Vitinha are Portuguese. It's only Fabian Rios is Spanish. And these three guys, if you watch the way they play, I am not sure there's any midfielder in the world now that can compete with the pattern of game they are playing, with their pattern of game. They don't lose balls. You don't even know their statistical position. Both three of them move attack. That is why it is difficult for you to be able to, outplay PSG midfielders. Vitina goes in for defensive game. He even goes back to collect the ball. Fabian Ruiz also go back, even join an attack. I don't even talk about Neves. In that yesterday game, Neves has not lost any passes. I think he made 60 complete passes. He makes some dribbles. No one was able to intercept his ball. Vitinha the same thing. Look at the goal he gave to Hakimi. He gave that pass, and he's the same person that gave the pass to this Desire Dior. Look at how clinical those guys were. Then tell me, how are you able to manipulate or maneuver these particular central midfielders? These guys use the ball as if they are playing. And that was why when I saw this game, even before the game they played against Liverpool, I said that Liverpool would find it very difficult to outplay PSG because of their midfielders. Even people are saying Barcelona have the best midfielders and all those things. Those guys in the Barcelona team are very young boys. They don't understand the techniques of the game. They are good. They are doing their best. But when it comes to games like this that's very technical, you see how maturity comes in. I'm going to show you guys a video where I say that Vitinha is something you can't even imagine. That guy, the way he plays. Okay, just look at this video. Look at the video I'm going to play now, and let me see what you will say after watching this video. Watch this Vitinha touches in all his games, in Champions League games, a section of yesterday game. This is the clip for all the previous Champions Leagues. Watch this. Watch this highlight. Now, after you have watched this highlight of Vitinha, are you convinced about this guy potential? Have you seen the way this guy touches the ball with confidence? Have you seen the way people are even unable to even get the ball from his feet? To show you how clinical, how tactical this guy is. He plays what marvels me about him is that his kind of midfield is progressive midfield games. He get the ball and make sure he links up with the attackers. That is what most of the midfielders today, central midfielders today, attacking midfielders today are lacking. They forget their primary role. As an attacking midfielder, what you need to do is, even if you're a central midfielder, you need to link up your game. Make sure you link up your game with all your attackers, your wingers, your strikers. If you don't do that, you are not doing your job as a midfielder. So you can see what Vitinha does in the game. He makes sure that he doesn't lose the ball. He detects the the way the game is to be played. Okay, it detects the rhythms of the game. Either you want to play an attacking game or you want to maintain position, is the one that decide all those things. So people were asking, this kind of if you see this kind of game by Vitinha and you think another team or any team will be able to get the midfield from him, never. Now people keep asking another question. I think that was even why Luis Enrique was interviewed. Why is it that PSG have been able to succeed in winning their first ever Champions League? When because they even had at that time they had Neymar, they even had Mbappe. They could not still. They even had Messi. They could not still win the Champions League. But listen to what their coach said. Luis Enrique, listen to this.
How have you managed to transform this team, particularly after Kylian Mbappe left, to make this group of players now Champions League finalists?
Well, I think it was reto, a sfida, and a stimulus for all the team, for all the players, because we try to manage the way we play, and in that case, I have to say that everybody gets involved, everybody took the positive things, and as a team, we are very happy because I think we are better than the last year, on and off the ball, and it's important for us.
Now you can see in that interview, Luis Enrique was able to answer the question clinically. In my own opinion, I'm going to tell you guys that the reason why PSG were unable to win Champions League, their first ever champions, despite spending all those amount of money to buy those quality players, was because they were not playing as a team. Football is a team game. During that era, they were trying to play individual game because all the top players they were full of pride. So because they were so proud of themselves, they were unable to play that game in a kind. They were able to. There was no synergy in between them. That was why they were unable. And that's the same thing that's affecting Real Madrid today. Because of too much stars, they don't want. They are trying to showcase. I don't know what they are fighting for. So you can see how PSG played this game. In fact, you enjoy the team play. Even the game was more interesting. Till at the point that the referee could not even have any additional time, because if they had done that, they would even destroy Milan the more. But for him to to save the face of that much embarrassment, they did not even want to have any additional time. Usman Dembele was scoring all the goals, but you can imagine in this final he could not score one goal, but he was able to assist in the game. Okay, making sure that the game went and was flowing properly. That is what we mean by team game. I don't even want to talk about Donnarumma, the best keeper. I don't even want to talk about Hakimi, their best right back. I don't want to talk about oh my God, Nuno Mendes. They had so many wonderful Marquinhos. They had so many wonderful, oh Jesus, wonderful players. Okay, I can't even talk about what Desire Dua was doing. A young boy at 19. Look at what he's doing. Wonders, scoring 2 goals and assists. Nobody's talking about him because he doesn't have good PR. Okay, so you can see that these people have a lot of talent and they played as a team. Okay, and that is why you see they were able to succeed to deal with Inter Milan. Even before the game kick off, I was like saying, why is this game looking as if it's going to be an easy game for PSG? Yes, it is. Because it shows that they were more hunger for this particular Champions League than the other team. And they made it look like very easy for them. So nobody should come and say, oh, that, they were quietly deserving. And this has shown us something that Luis Enrique is a coach. He has been able to do this thing 2 times. He did it in Barcelona for winning treble. He also done it in France by using PSG to win treble again. So who is going to be your Ballon d'Or winner? I'm going to give it to either Usman Dembele or Hakimi. I don't know what people say, but Hakimi deserve. Let me say he deserved the African best. If that is to be shown, then Usman Dembele is going to be the Ballon d'Or winner. But that's going to be another record breaking because the team is already fantastic. Okay, Barcelona also do good too. They are also going to be part of maybe FIFA First 11. But for now, the Ballon d'Or should go back to Usman Dembele. It's going to be nice seeing him lift because he has been facing a lot of humiliation when he was in Arsenal, when he was in Barcelona. But now, look at him. People thought he cannot do it. He's not doing it at the right time. Kudos to you guys. Please make sure you keep following this page, love, share this page, and also comment.